Good evening, my name is Briana Orellana, and this week in Math Methods 2, we really focused on Chapter 13, Developing Strategies for Multiplication and Division Computation, and there were 5 different sections. So the first big idea that I thought was important this week was going over the multiplication models and recording approaches. So the 3 different ones that we really focused on were area model, open array, and partial products. The second major point that I think that was important this week was going over the 2 different steps on how to develop the standard algorithm for multiplication and the standard algorithm for division. They both begin by using the models only and using the context supported by area model, or by any other model that would support that specific math problem. And the second step would be to develop the written record in using base 10 language. Along with that, I thought this handout was very important. Dr. Strawhecker really emphasized that we can use these key points during forming our own teacher script in the future. Something that I really want to implement in my future teaching is this game that we learned today, multiples of 10 multiply. You can really help the students make meaning out of the language, out of these language bubbles. So for example, we said 9 times 2 means 9 groups of 2 tens, which is 18 tens, or 180. Using this base 10 language would really help the students understand further. Something that I didn't quite understand this week was the self-check 13.2. It gave an example of some grid paper and asked what multiplication strategy that could be used along with that, and I chose the lattice multiplication method. However, that was wrong. It shows the partial products. Area model, you can use grid paper to represent the product of 2 two-digit factors as the sum of partial products. So what I did to further understand this and to get a better understanding is I reread this section, the standard algorithms for multiplication, under area model. You can start with context, drawing of a rectangle, and base 10 materials to help you understand that, along with grid paper. I can see where I got confused because I just got done reading about the lattice multiplications method, and so I really am glad that I looked back on that. Overall, this section really helped me focus on the learner outcomes for, we finished up talking about the subtraction, and we focused more on multiplication and division. Thank you for listening, and I will be back next week. Thank you.